Welcome back, Guardians. This is your other host, Arach Drew, and we are back here in the tower. This is part 4 of the Vanilla Destiny walkthrough. Arach Aaron just took you through the Dark Within mission, and I'm going to report to Zavala and see what he has to
You bored of
say.
that big blue statue over there? Yeah, we're gonna put a hunter there. Another big statue. Hunter.
Okay, apparently this is for reaching level 4. And we get this cool new mark of the lost charge, Titan mark.
Report, Guardian.
For Guardians that don't know, Titan marks are pretty much those sashes that hang off the side of your belt. And now we've got Path of the Striker. And it says, as a striker, you move to the front of the war, the front of the fire team, the front of the line. You are the front, and the front moves with you. So, essentially this is pretty much the quest for the Striker subclass. Later down the line we're going to get a quest for the Defender subclass, and then after we get into the Taken King quest line series, we'll be doing the Sunbreaker quest line. And I can't wait for us to play Sunbreaker. 'Cause Flaming Hammers of Doom.
Good work.
Alright, and we have Patrol unlocked. So this is a Patrol quest. We will probably do all side quests as like a separate series. So right now this series is pretty much based on doing just the story. We'll cover all the other side quests in separate videos and whatnot, so stay tuned for that. And from there, we leveled up, and we make our way to the speaker. No, actually we're making our way to the bounty holder. So apparently we're able to pick up bounties now. So we'll go to him.
Present.
And complete a bounty given out by Zender, 9940 in the tower.
Updating assignment tasking.
So, let's make this easy. You could do 20 melee kills without dying. You could do 15 attachable grenades, or 30 void weapon kills. I don't think we have that yet. We have not made it to Mars yet, so we can't take on the Cabal just yet. But we can take on 50 Fallen. And we do have the Moon unlocked, so we'll have that for when we get to it. And we'll take the melee. So we are currently at 3 bounties that we can now do. And I recommend doing bounties early on in the game because it actually helps you level up faster. Because on my personal account, I always do bounties and it always helps. Let's see where we are glimmer-wise. Okay, we don't have enough glimmer yet. When we do have the amount of glimmer we need, our guy here will in fact hit his Dead Orbit Alliance, which, why wouldn't we? And if you heard that in the background, that is our kitten, Precious, being herself. We currently have her staying with us because, well, she had surgery. But anyway, we're getting behind topic here. We now have our melee attack power, Storm Fist. Alright. So now we can either... Let's go with the one that actually gives us more light, though. So we are now at 22 light. Well, 17 light, excuse me. And the way light works is... It is pretty much the average sum of all your light put together. So so it's like whatever the highest it is, and then it just pretty much averages it out. So according to our average, we are currently at 19. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and do the 4th mission here in the Vanilla Destiny storyline. Open up our destination planner. As you can see, we also unlocked the moon after beating the 3rd mission. So there's that. I guess well, before we actually do our mission, I just want to get you guys through what this directory is. Here, you could pretty much play the Age of Triumph cinematic again. This is for the Rise of Iron cinematic. We'll play that before we actually do the Rise of Iron. Same thing with the Taken King. We'll do that. And then here, this is pretty much just selecting your loadout, like what you want to pre-order for Destiny 2 via the PlayStation Network. Down here, you pretty much have your daily / weekly assignments. Right now this is locked because it's Iron Banner and you need to be level 40 for that. Then here to its immediate right you have your weekly playlist, your story playlist that is. That unlocks after you've pretty much finished everything. That sits at 380 light and it's a bit of a bitch to get through, but that's okay. Then to the right of that, you have your weekly heroic strike, which is set at light level 350. Then you've got your nightfall, which is also set at 380. Then to the right of that is the Prison of Elders, level 42 challenge mode. You can go it alone, or you can go at it with a team. It's at 320 light, so it's actually pretty easy to get through after you reach, I want to say 370 light. It becomes really easy to do it on your own. And then finally you've got the featured raid, and raids are a totally separate system in that they are at least a 2-hour mission to get through. It's like taking 2 to 3 strikes, putting it all into one, and getting the best loot the game has to offer through that. Up here you can select what you want to do with the Crucible. Back here, when we actually get to level 18, I believe this unlocks. This is actually going to be your strike playlist, so you can actually cycle through certain strikes that you've got unlocked. And then here, this is your Reef when that finally unlocks. Here is Venus when that unlocks. Here is Mars. And here is the Dreadnought and Saturn when we finally get to that. Now here on Earth, we have the Plaguelands and Felwinter's Peak, which pretty much gets us to the Rise of Iron stuff. But for now, our main focus is the Warmind level 4 story mission. Break the House of Devil's grasp on the Cosmodrome and secure a vital link to the Golden Age. So let's select that and go right into it.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first. I'm picking up heavy Fallen activity near the Forgotten Shore, but that's miles from here. Guardians set up a vehicle grid here. We sync to that, we can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go.
And now we make our way this way to get our Sparrow finally accessible. And bang. Okay, let's open up our directory. And it shows us that we have to go this way. So let's make our way through here. It looks the same as if we were doing the third mission. That's because the map stays the same because it's a destination. For the new guys that don't know what is going on, it's pretty much open world, but set in a single destination for each place. So this is pretty much what it looks like for the main Earth area. The Plaguelands is a different story. You have
Here's the Sparrow link.
different access to the Cosmodrome. Like certain areas are more accessible than others, but it's pretty much the same map for whatever mission you're doing, or if you're on patrol. Patrol actually lets you go through pretty much the entire place outside of certain areas that can only be accessed via strikes or certain missions. That can be more explained like on the moon when we take on the World's Grave mission. There's a certain room that can only be accessed via that mission. But let's go ahead, deploy our Ghost, and get our Sparrow.
Encoding superposed states, integrate check vectors, and we're linked.
All right, if you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
And we have our Sparrow. The Gallerwing. Or to be more specific, the Iron Gallerwing. Because this one is the black and silver version of the normal Gallerwing Sparrow, which is green and yellowish. Now, as we make our way to the Forgotten Shore, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to make a little pit stop here into this cave and find the third loot chest on Earth. Like, that's the third golden loot chest, and then we can get the fourth chest when we actually get to the Forgotten Shore. So we'll pick that up
We're
before
approaching
we
the
actually
shore.
finish the mission.
The Fallen are using some sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting.
So to pick up the fourth, you gotta ride along the edge here, and you can pick it up right over here. Now you collect it, and it gives you a pulse rifle. Alright, let's bring our Sparrow back out. Make sure you stay along the shoreline, because otherwise it will try to kill you. Okay, now we make our way up here. And we need our Ghost to scan this little tower thingy here.
Give me a second. Some kind of distorted signal, not fallen.
Let's check the other one.
Let's kill some stuff. Ooh yeah! Shot his head clean off. Alright. Onward! Oh, let's collect some spin metal. Okay, I must be mistaken. I thought there was a ghost in here, but I might have collected it already when I was playing on this account before. Let's kill more stuff. Shotgun blast and bang. Rain thunder. Alright, here's the other tower thing that we need to scan.
The same transmission. They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
Now, this is the same Skywatch as we are just going in through the basement, essentially. So let's grab our Sparrow and not crash into the pillar. So now we need to make our way up this hill and down into the lower basement of the Skywatch. We're pretty much going through a parking deck, essentially, right here. Now, as I mentioned, there are 5 golden chests in total on Earth. That's the same for the Moon, Venus, and Mars, and those are the only places you will find them. And as we play through the series, we will pretty much point out where these chests are. The 5th chest on Earth is only accessible through the Sepix Prime strike, which we will get to later. We will actually consider that as part of the Vanilla Destiny story walkthrough, because it pretty much finishes up the Fallen quest here on Earth. And then we will finally make our way to the Moon, because it gives you, at the start of every mission, it gives you a recommended level to beat before actually starting the mission. And my strategy, at least, is that I like to be at least 1 to 2 levels higher than the recommended level to make things easier. So then you don't die as much. Like right now with how we are level 5 and we just died. This is a level 4 mission. My character here is level 5. But I still died anyway. It makes it easier, but not by much. And that's why doing bounties early in the game actually makes things a lot better for the character in the long run. But also by dying like that, it gives us a chance to finish up the one bounty we have, which is kill 50 Fallen. In fact, let's put them on the tracker. And then when you have them tracked, all you have to do is just pull out your ghost, and you can see how your patrols are doing. Like right now, we're at 35 of 50 Fallen defeated, and we have 2 melee kills without dying. We need a total of 20.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
And kitty cat in the background. Oh, now you're dead. Okie dokie. And here we go, we deploy our ghost. Oh. Hello. Why'd you sneak up on me?
The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back. This will take some time.
Kill stuff as it comes along. The flashbang grenade pretty much blinds your enemies. So hopefully... There's 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that makes 9 dead via our 10, 11, 8, and good strategy is to always hide out in this room. Let's do that, kill him off. Kill these shanks. Bang, bang. Back. Okie dokie. And bang! And a booski. Do not mean to be stealing Markiplier's thunder like that, but whenever stuff just happens, it happens. Nah, wanna be dying. Right. Let's go ahead and bang. Take care of this captain. Good. Captain is down. Bang. One more. And it looks like we have gotten our 20 melee kills without dying. Okay, now we should be getting our servitors coming into the room. And we shall use our rocket launcher to pretty much kill them. Gotta kill all that stuff in the back of the room, and this mission is done. We only died once. Yay! All enemies are
pull
dead.
up everything they managed to steal. We should destroy this.
I recommend using a rocket launcher for this part. What you gotta do is destroy that. And now we are level 6.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian. Legends are true. A Warmind did survive the collapse. Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.
Alright, with that the level is over, so let's go back to orbit, turn in our 2 bounties, make our way back to the tower, and pretty much end it there. And then Arach Drew shall take over and get you through the last array mission. So for now, let's add our Titan Codex. We get more to recovery and more to armor. Put on the higher level stuff. Okay. And there we go. Now we come to our progress page, and you can just turn in your bounties from here. Alright. And another thing about completing bounties is it also puts up your Vanguard reputation and your faction reputation. Faction reputation is usually about half of what you get from the Vanguard. So that usually takes a lot of time to level up. But when Destiny first came out, and this was actually what made things a bit easier, I guess you could say, is when you actually finally reached level 20 and you wore a faction item for the one that you wanted to be with. All faction reputation pretty much went to that faction, and your Vanguard reputation sat idle. And that was pretty much that for the whole first year that Destiny was out. After Taken King came out, it pretty much switched up the game, and you could use an alliance instead, and you can only change it once a week, which is what the current system is. But now your Vanguard and your faction go up at the same time. So let's come here, go to the tower, and that will do us for this episode. So just remember, guys, to subscribe to the channel. News updates, we're trying to get a system working on that to actually get them out to you guys as soon as possible. We're still trying to figure out Arach Aaron's work schedule to try and work around that to get more videos put out. But again, subscribe to the channel. You'll get more updates. You'll get more walkthrough videos. I'm hoping to start the Lure series soon. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date outside of YouTube, go to our Facebook page or our Twitter page. Links for both of those are in the description down below. And with that, remember, Guardians, your light, or excuse me, let me get my outro done properly. And with that, Guardians, your future is in the stars, not just here on Earth. Till next time, I have been Arach Drew.